you learn these things all over the place, you end up with some freedom. Instead of being stuck in one spot, you've got the whole fingerboard once you learn how to move these licks around. But the gist of this, my two favorite pentatonic shapes probably have to be the home scale one. In the key of A, that's the 5th position guy, this guy. And then the one where the root note for the scale, A, is on this string, the A string 12. So we've got this. Of course, you got the low string too, which is 15 and 12. There's my point of reference, the A12. So what should you do with this? Learn the 4 licks, learn the chair licks, and again, we've resolved the final note of each lick to fit the chord that's underneath. So you've got to know what the chords are. You can't just be wiggling your fingers around and hope something happens. It takes a little bit of thought when you're practicing. So you know where the 1 is, so you can lock in, and you know what the chords are too. So you have to be a little more strategic. But if you do this enough, you can play by the seat of your pants because you're playing lines that you know, and you know that they're going to lock into the chords and to the groove. Most of my students that are just getting started, they can usually put one of these and nail it, and then they'll miss the one on the next one because they're thinking about the fingering, and it just takes time. So just be patient with yourself. It slow tracks down to where you can keep up with your licks. And just keep at it. If you keep at it and do it a little bit every day, now you don't have to play for hours, but if you're consistent and do it every day for 15, 20 minutes at least, you will develop the freedom of playing whatever the hell you want. And you don't need a big vocabulary. You just need maybe a handful of licks that you know what to do with them. You don't need 1,000 licks. You need to know what to do with a handful of licks. That's the secret, if you ask me. And anything beyond that will grow as well. But you've got to have this basic stuff down before you can, I call it flying the Piper Cub. You've got to learn your basics first. You're not going to be able to get into that fighter jet and shoot down the bad guys with your awesome shredding prowess if you can't play some basic licks without crashing and burning. You know what I mean? All right. So it's me, the Rock Doctor. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Order me a pizza, find me a bass player, and I'm out of here. Bye.